I have to say I have been nothing but blessed by joining in groups. The song Running on Empty was on my playlist, and I thought that is perfect. Because when I joined my very first group, I was running on empty. My kids were growing up, they were starting to move out. I didn't know what my identity was without my kids here. Through one of the first groups, it was how to parent your adult children and becoming an empty nester. So those were the first couple groups that I joined, and it was very impactful, and it was nice to hear from some ladies who have already been through it, from some ladies who are going through it, and some ladies who are like, I just wanted to come because I know it's coming and I want to be prepared. And there was never oh, you'll get through it because everybody else does. It wasn't like that. We got to talk about it, and we got to know that our feelings are okay, and that we're going to be okay, and that Jesus has so much in store for us.
I was part of Amanda and Andrew's small group on Wednesday evenings. The group was all ages, and that was fun. I like getting different perspective of things, and some were newer to Calvary, and some of us were longtime attendees, so that was great as well.
I've been part more recently of the men's group, the 90. Each time, each group has given me the blessing of getting closer to Jesus, really, in that we as a group are sharing our thoughts, our ideas, our impressions of Jesus and his love for us.
Never thought I would actually share with other guys about God. It never really crossed my mind up until the last few years that yeah, we can talk about God and be close with each other in God and have a great relationship because of it.
It's just the warmth from each other, like a warm smile, the feedback, consoling support. We just all came with whatever was happening that day, and it was just so good to sit quiet or share whichever you felt comfortable doing. There was never ever any pressure.
I want to share a little story about a small group of 8 of us who started reading the book of Luke last fall. You know, the goal was to follow along the stories of Luke, which was the basis for our Sunday programs. And Cindy and I were invited to join a few other people to read Luke. I have to admit that Cindy and I were a little hesitant, and quite frankly, we were intimidated by some of the other people in the group. Many of the group had read most, if not all, of the Bible, and some more than one time. And for me, this would be a first to read a whole book of the Bible. I tried a few times in the past, but never quite made it. Anyway, each night we read 2 or 3 chapters, often using different versions of the Bible, and try to better understand and debate and talk about what we had just read. However, this group of 8 is also about more than just reading the Bible. It's about developing relationships with other Calvary folks. You know, it's about friendships, it's about learning about each other and about our families. And we've had lots, and I mean lots of laughter and a lot of fun.
And each group is unique, but it gives us an opportunity to connect and to learn more about people that I really only superficially knew.
One evening, we were asked to pray for each other. So this can be very different for some. People were asked to see if any feeling came to mind, if any words came to mind. And one of the gals said that there was something about a rocking chair. And so we heard everyone else's thoughts, and then afterwards I said, that is just crazy. We just moved my parents, and my mom has this little child's rocking chair. She had always told us that it was for my daughter, and Sarah has a new baby girl. So it was just a very emotional evening, a total godsend.
It's funny how this particular period of time that we're going through, where we've had to meet instead of in person, but online in these Zoom sessions. But it actually has given me the opportunity to be even more involved, because they're actually a little more convenient to get together. So I've been blessed to help other people get involved in that way.
So Cindy and I are so grateful that we stepped out into a little bit of an uncomfortable situation, which has led to an awesome experience that we look forward to each week.
So I wanted to leave you with Isaiah 41, verses 10 to 20. What I related to was that in the low lows and in the high high, God is always there. So take an opportunity when it comes, and if somebody suggests joining a small group, it might just be what you need.
Just a shout out to all the guys out there and anyone else who is feeling the urge to be part of a small group. It is awesome, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone.
I could go on here all day saying how awesome it is, but you need to experience it. Follow your nudge. It will be good.